first of all, I'll be showing you all the ingredients I'll be using for the formulation of this black soap. First of all, we'll have our black soap. This is what your black soap should look like. This is the black soap we'll be working with. What it should look like. So this one is actually a little bit okay because of the weather, but I'm going to try my best to mesh it into smaller pieces. So next is my shea butter. Shea butter, she's not paying me to advertise for her, but her shea butter is really nice. So this is what the shea butter I'll be using. Then next on my list is the black seed oil. Next is my vegetable glycerin. I stored this in this container. Vegetable glycerin. So next is my licorice powder. Next is turmeric. My turmeric powder. This is my turmeric powder. Then next is my camwood powder. Then next is my cinnamon powder. This is my cinnamon powder. So these are the ingredients I'll be using for this black soap. The first thing I'm going to do is to sanitize my work area. I'm going to make sure this is my alcohol. I'm going to make sure my work area is very, very clean because I would not want any bacteria from anywhere to jump into what I'm making. See, I've cleaned it before, but okay, you can see. So I wouldn't want any bacteria from anywhere to jump into what I'm doing. So I'm going to make sure it's as clean as possible. So in this formulation, we're going to have 3 phases. I'm going to do my water phase, heated water phase, my heated oil phase, and then I have another bowl for my black soap. I'm going to be putting my black soap here, like measuring my black soap in one, and then using the rest for my heated formulation, heated oil and heated water phase. So first of all, what I would like to do first is to measure out my black soap. This is the formulation I'll be using. I'll be using this formulation for this black soap. So I'm making 250 grams. I've converted all of them, but this is formulation. I'm still going to write it out so that you'll be able to go through it and then make your own way that recipe. So for the black soap is 50% of black soap. So I'm going to be weighing out 125. The scale is not facing that way because I need it. I need to be reading what I'm measuring. So the black soap is 125 grams of black soap. I just want a little just to show you how I make the black soap I use. Yes, it's exactly 125 now. So I'm going to keep it in one corner. I will refer back to it. So next, I'm going to be weighing up my heated oil phase. So first on my list is my shea butter. I'm going to be using 35. So I need 35.5. 36 can go, but not 37. Okay, let's move to the next one. Oh, not 37. I need 35.5. Can use 36 or 35, but not 37. So next on my list is my almond. Sorry, I forgot to show you this almond infused green tea leaves. I did it myself. I don't like using much, so I'm going to be using just 2% of this. So this is my almond infused green tea oil. I use almond oil to infuse green tea leaves, so this is what I'm going to be using, and I'm needing 2%, and I need just 5. Black seed oil. I'll be needing 12.5. So I've added my almond oil. Next I'll be adding, I think that's it. That's all for the oil phase. So next I'll be going to my heated water phase, and of course powders will be in it. So I'll be adding my heated water phase here. So first here I need my Glycerin 25. Whoa, that's really much. I need just 25. This is vegetable glycerin. I need just 25. Okay, I'll balance that. 7. So exactly at 25. So 25 glycerin, then 12.5 licorice powder. So I can go ahead 0.5 turmeric powder. I've weighed all these things out, so I just want to show you. I've weighed all of them out. Licorice, so this is 13. I need 12.5, but I decided to make it 13. So for this Camwood powder, the same thing. The extra one is the weight of the container. So this is the Camwood powder. I need just 5. So I weighed all of them out. So I don't know why it's not reflecting. So I'm adding it. It's not reflecting. So I've weighed them out already. Weigh them out. So I think we should do the same. Weigh it out first before you start adding. So I've added all my powders. So I'm going to cover this now and use the double boiling method to heat this up, and also heat my oil phase. I'm going to heat my oil phase and my water phase. I'm going to heat them in the same part so that they will be at the same temperature when I will add it to my black soap. So while I'm waiting for it to boil, for it to get warm, I'm going to be crumbling my black soap here. I'm going to crumble my black soap here while I'm waiting for it to get heated. So I'll be back soon. So first of all, I mix them. I wanted it to have a consistency before I go ahead to put it on heat. So I'll go ahead and put it on heat. I'll show you what it looks like when I'm back. So I'm trying my best to, I don't want to use mortar because I don't really like using mortar to dissolve my black soap, to incorporate everything in my black soap. I don't really like using mortar to incorporate the ingredients into my black soap. It's more stressful for me. So what I do is I try my best to bring it into a very smooth. So I'll now incorporate them. Also for now, I'm just going to go ahead and then try my best to make this smooth. So I have tried my best to manage the black soap. I don't really like using a mortar because it's very stressful for me. So this is what I do. I just try my best to reduce it to this size. Then my oil phase and water phase is back, and this is what it looks like. This is my oil phase. All my oil is in here. So, and this is my water phase. I added all my powders in it. So the two reasons I do heat my product is because, one, I need to try as much as possible to disinfect all my ingredients, because you don't know how they came. So you try as much as possible to disinfect them. That's why I heat them. And then another reason why I do that is because I want these two phases to be warm, to be at the same temperature when I'm mixing them. Then if you are done, I'm going to add my oil phase into my water phase. Oh, this is really hot. I like the fragrance of the black seed oil. I like the way it smells. But if you like, you can still add your fragrance oil. I'm not really a fan of fragrance, so I don't think I'll be adding any fragrance in it. So what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to stir this very well. Make sure it incorporates very well. Then I'll pour it into my black soap and allow it to dissolve it for 8 hours. If you like, you can leave it overnight, but I like leaving mine for 8 hours or overnight, anyone you prefer. So I'm going to keep incorporating this until it's well stirred. If you have an immersion blender, you can also use it. So I'm done mixing this. I'm done mixing both my water and oil phase together. So the next thing I'm going to do is to pour it into the black soap. So I'm going to allow this to soak for 8 hours. By the time I'm back, it would have been very soft. So I'll just allow this to soak for 8 hours. I'll go ahead and do some other things like cleaning my work environment and my equipment while I allow it to soak. I'll be back for 8 hours. I'll be back after 8 hours to check this. Yes, I'm going to allow this soak for 8 hours. Then I'll be back to see what it looks like. So after 8 hours, this will be very soft. Then you can use your hand to work your way around it. So our black soap is almost ready. So I'm going to cover this now. Make sure you don't leave it open because of flying germs. Don't leave it open. So I'm going to leave this to sit for 8 hours. So we're going to open our soap to know what it looks like. Ta-da! So here you go. This is our soap. So I'm going to, wow, it's so soft now. So I'm going to use my hand to mesh it, make it very smooth, incorporate everything, and then store it in my cleanse. Yeah, we're supposed to add our preservative now, but I'm not going to add preservative because I want to first of all make sure it's well mixed before I add my preservative. So I'm going to use my hand to mesh it very well, make sure it's very well mixed before I add preservative. So I'll be back when I'm done. So these are soap. I'll be adding my preservative now, and according to the measurement, we needed 2.5 ml. This is Gamma Plus. I'm using Gamma Plus, and this is a 2.5 ml spoon. I decided to use this spoon, 2.5 ml. Added Gamma Plus to it. So I'm going to still incorporate it and then store. See how this soap can lather. So I have some already. But yeah. So this is just the leftover I'm using. So as you can see, it lathers very well. Wow. So you can go ahead and make your own black soap, and don't forget to share it with me when you are done. Oh my gosh, that's so lathers very well.